What's up, brothers and sisters? Happy Saturday. Did my running. I'm doing my walk down. I just want to say happy Saturday. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm going to try to pump out my videos today. It's definitely going to be, I want to say about Saturday, but I'm trying to have it out today. It's not tomorrow. It's going to be some other Sunday. But I'm going to try to do 2. If I can't, well, at least get 1 in. But I want to just say I love you, brothers and sisters, and I want you to continue to seek that knowledge and seek that grasp all that great knowledge and push your knowledge to the limits, man. Excuse me. No longer listen to people who are telling you that you're a descendant of African slaves, man. All right? Don't listen to them idiots no more. And there's plenty of, like I said, YouTube pages who are still pushing that lie. And they claim to be intellectuals and promoting intellectualism. No, all they doing is promote Negroism. You know, because they're so self-hating. They won't believe anything about their true history unless it comes from some white man that they love or woman that they love. And that's how sick some of these Negroes are, man. So, but you got to be aware of that. You got to also understand that the boule does not care about black folks. I grew up around the boule, all right? They don't care about the masses of the people, man. Their main job is to get a pat in the head from white folks, and so they can have proximity near white folks. That's how these coons are. And there's plenty of these coons. I mentioned them before who are on YouTube, man. So just understand that, you know. So I want you to continue to push for that knowledge, man. Yeah, because I'm going to try to pump out a few videos dealing with history. Or I may do one on the solar system. Like I said before, dealing with the Earth and how the Earth plays in the solar system. What was I going to say? I would say, yeah, getting this good workout in, feel good. I don't know if I smell too good, but I feel good. And it's a great thing, man. But yeah, continue to get that knowledge. Do not allow some of these black immigrants to dictate what your history is, man. No one knows about your history but you. And no one who's foreign to this land should be able to tell us who we are. Now, I've heard this dude over the UK named Sarah Garvey, man. That guy's a complete asshole. Gonna sit there and tell us that we're African and that we have an identity crisis. This Negro talking from the UK with a damn English accent telling us we got an identity crisis. Shut your goofy ass up, man. But see, this is when you allow outsiders, even so-called black outsiders, to speak on your history. Yeah, that's a no-no, man. Unless they're really trying to tell the truth. If they're still telling you that you're African, man, you just dismiss that. And I hear a lot of these African females, some males, telling black Americans who the hell we are, man. That has to stop. They don't know who we are. We always been the foreleaders of knowing, studying history. It was the black in America was pushing that Pan-African stuff at first. You know, it was blacks in America who were pushing studying the history, deep history first. Others came after, man. I want to say this now. A lot of brothers and sisters now are waking up to our true history and who we really are, you know, and we are special. This is why I don't believe in procreating outside of our group. I really don't. Because we dilute ourselves. We have a unique history here where we are a unique people. I want to say this now. I hear a lot of brothers and sisters say we are new people. No, that's a lie. We're not a new people. What we are a combination, like I said, of the Aboriginal blacks that was already here and black Europeans who was expelled out of Europe. You ask yourself where all those Moors went. Many of them came here. And then many of them mated with the black people here. So, and then we're also a mixture of some of the black Mongols who came here, many of them from Asia. And very few, quote, African slaves. They weren't that many African slaves came to trust me. It was very few that arrived here in North America. And then we also have to understand that the so-called Mayan mixed in with a lot of the black tribes in the southeast. So you, like in places like Florida and Georgia and all that stuff, so you have to understand that. That is our DNA. That's what makes us so great and special. We're not African. We don't even look like West Africans, man, for the most part. Very few. And when people try to push that agenda, man, they're trying to make us an immigrant in our own land. Do not go for that. Please do not go for that. And like these clowns, we start digging up stuff. They just say, oh, African. When you see a black face, African, like I said before, it make you a foreigner. They already make you a foreigner. Even though you've been here the earliest, they make you a foreigner in your own land. You can't get into that. You can't buy into it, brothers and sisters. So that you have to understand a lot of these terminologies that they use to throw you off. You got to get away from a lot of these terminologies that these white folks use, these white anthropologists and archaeologists use. You can take some information and use it, but a lot of they give you some truth and science, then they mix it in with a bunch of racist lies. They mix in a lot of things with a lot of racist lies. So you get some truth mixed in with lies. So I want you to really study this stuff and comprehend it, what you're reading. Have a thesaurus or dictionary near you if you don't understand certain things. All right? You're not always going to get the pronunciation of certain words correct. But what I'm telling you this is that you need to know what you're reading, understand what you're reading, and then know how to disseminate this information or know how to take the information, understand it, and comprehend it, like I just said, because there's a concerted effort, man, to really erase our true history and make us foreigners in a land that we're not foreign to. We built this country. We built this land, all right? We are indigenous to this land. We are aboriginal to this land. Let me take that back. We are aboriginal to this land. We built this goddamn country. We got to emphasize that. We built this country. We built the damn railroads. Railroads were already constructed here before white folks got here. But we built the railroads. Some Asians came later on. We built the goddamn thing. That's why you had that story with the John Henry, the mythical black character who was building the railroad, because it was noted that a lot of the blacks were building the railroad. You had a few whites, but they were basically black folks, black men and some women building on the damn railroads here in America, man. We built this country, not foreign blacks, all right? Not immigrants. It was black people, aboriginal black people. And when you hear these coons like Obama, who get up there talking about this country's built by immigrants, and then some immigrants chose not to be here, how dare he, man? But see, he was married to Michelle. He got a pass for some of these Negro black women who just happy to see a darky in the White House. No, man, that's not cool, man. They happen to see a little darky in the White House, so you gonna sit there and have this fool run around, then say that we're immigrants. Immigrants didn't build nothing. But see, his daddy was an immigrant, and technically his mama is a descendant of immigrants. So that asshole, man. And he got away with that. And you still got some of these Negroes who defend that jackass. But I digress. I want you to continue to wrangle and take hold of your history. Like I said, I'm going to continue to give you sources for you to seek out this information. You can go purchase some of these books, or you can go to your local library, or you can do it online. Yeah, you can do it online. But this information is there for you, man. It's for you to get, seek, and retain this great knowledge. You know? So, brothers and sisters, I don't want to ramble off too much, but like I said, anyone who's still telling you that you're a descendant of African slaves is a complete asshole. And they are an enemy to our people. Period. They are an enemy to our people. They are a straight up enemy to our people. Anyone who's telling you that you're a descendant of African slaves still is an enemy to our people. A straight up enemy. And they need to be really purged out of our community. Period. So when you hear that mess by Umar Johnson, the Amara Squad, most of them are immigrant descent, telling us who we are, man, I can't take that, man. I really can't stomach that type of foolishness. But this is what we're dealing with, man. self-hating coons. Nah, but for real, no one who's not an Aboriginal Black American should be speaking on our history, period. And I'm saying it now, as I said, even if you're black from another land, unless you're doing it unless you're trying to help out, and you are a true ally. But most of them, man, trying to say we have no culture, but then they want to hijack our culture, and then say all this other ignorant stuff about us, man. No, you can't speak for our people. You really can't, because you're not of the bloodline. You really aren't. And we have a unique bloodline. We're not new, so we got to stop that newness mess. We are a unique and great bloodline of the Aboriginal Black and the Black Aboriginal European. All right, that is our great uniqueness in our bloodline. You know, and we need to take pride in that. Take pride in who we really are. Stop saying we descendants from African slaves when we're not African. We're not African, period. All right, we're not African. And I'm gonna say that over again. I don't hate myself. I love myself. I love my dark skin. And I want to reproduce dark skins that look like me. All right, but I love my Aboriginal bloodline. I love my Black Aboriginal American bloodline. That's what we are. All right. Yeah, brothers and sisters, I'm out here. I felt a little slight raindrop, but that's all good. All right, brothers and sisters, that's my little quick message. It's for about 11 minutes or 12 minutes, well, maybe 13. But I just want to say that, put my little quick message out there, and I'm going to do a video, hopefully later. Okay. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. I love you, man.